You are now watching But First Coffee. Los Angeles native Jazlyn Martin is a triple threat professional dancer, classically trained singer, and musician who could currently be seen on Peacock's new hit show, Bel-Air. Hi, everyone. I am here with another episode, and I have the marvelous Miss Jazlyn Martin. She currently is on season 2 of Bel-Air, but she has a catalog behind her. So this isn't her first show. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in acting, first of all, because you have a lot of talent and we would thought you would have went the singing route or even dancing. So how did the acting bug bite you?
It was actually my parents. They were like, she's got a lot of energy. We got to do something with it. So they kind of like I was really dramatic as a child. So they're like, let's just put her in acting classes, exert that energy elsewhere.
Okay.
And so I did it from a young age, and then I stopped for a while. And then I really, really committed probably when I was 20. And I've always been dancing. So I was keeping my foot in all of, the areas, just seeing which will propel me first. And acting just happened to do that.
So you did dancing. Did you love dancing though? So let's just kind of get to do you still dance?
Yes, I still dance. I mean, I love dance. I think the industry's interesting. I'm a huge fan of dressing sexy and dancing sexy and heels. I know I would have to subject myself in that way in order to be booked, and I just don't love that part of it.
You've been on This Is Us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you've been on Homecoming?
Yes.
Okay, so compared to those two roles, the times you've been on there, how does that compare to your new role on Bel-Air?
I feel like This Is Us, I was, I was a Black girl in a white world trying to fit into the ballet world. And I feel like Jackie is, unapologetically herself. And she's like, I'm not going to change and fit for anyone. This is who I am, and this is what I bring to the table. Mm-hmm. And All American, I feel like, I think also is similar to Jackie, like very confident in myself and just like, this is where I'm at. This is where you are. That's fair, but I'm good with myself. So yeah.
Okay. So how did the role get presented to you to become Jackie in this new version of Bel-Air?
It was actually my first audition with my agent. And he called me and he's like, hey, I have this project. I submitted you for, I'm going to send it to you. And I got it. And I was like, of course, Bel-Air. Like I watched the first season and I was like, okay. So I sent it in. And then a few days later, my agent called me and was like, hey, they want to do a chemistry read with Jabari. And I was like, okay. I was like, wow, this is happening fast. And then, and then I went in, there was a couple girls, and it was one of our showrunners, a casting director, and Jabari. And then after that, I was like, okay, I feel pretty good. And then a couple of days later, my agent called me and was like, you're Jackie.
Oh, so just like that.
It happened really fast.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. That was awesome. I mean, it was your first go round at that.
Yeah.
With that particular agent, and then you were it. So I know in other interviews, they have been comparing you to see, okay, how you feel about the old Jackie compared to the Jackie you are now. But this is a very different, I guess, parallel because you are now representing a Jackie from LA.
Yeah.
So how does this Jackie relate to who you are personally? Because you're also from the West Coast.
I mean, I think I relate in all ways. I mean, I was a 17-year-old girl in high school and growing up in LA, and she's Afro-Latina, I'm Afro-Latina. And I don't know. I can relate to the good and the bad of Jackie. Like I'm human, she's human, and would I react the same ways that she does? Not all the time, but
sometimes.
yeah, it's in me. Everything that's in her is already in me. So, relate for sure. Similar, I don't know.
Well, this is like a good jump start for you. And I just heard, I think you guys got renewed for season 3. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Have you ever thought about, okay, let's take this, jumpstart and do any film? Like, what is your move for this? Because, you've made an impact on this role. It's not like you're just standing on the side of the court. You are in it. So where do you go from here? Like, is it film, or you just like, okay, I'm just going to be, they're going to have to put me in every season that this goes?
That too. But no, I'm definitely looking out for films. I really want to do films, feature films. I am working on music right now, so I hope to put out music sometime in the summer, and I'm in school right now. So it's a lot going on.
Now, do you get a chance to sing on Bel Air in case people haven't not seen it?
No, I don't. I don't even think they know I sing. I told them I dance, and I was like, "That's enough." They could just use my dance.
I'm sure if I know you sing, they know. They know you sing. So you're working on music now. Mm-hmm. Is it too optimistic of me to think that you may sing us a bar or two so we can? Yes. I know it's optimistic of me, but I mean, you're classically trained.
Right. You see the rain and the cold, it kind of, the dust.
That's fine. I won't put you on the spot. I was just trying to be, I was on our wish list on that one. But considering, you're trained in everything, that seems entertainment. Have you ever done anything on the stage?
Yes. They weren't like, like Broadway or anything, but like, like in high school, I went to performing arts, high school, LOXA. And, like I did Rent, and I grew up doing concert dance. So like modern and ballet and African hold a very special place in my heart. So, yeah.
How do you feel like culturally this plays a big part in you embodying roles that you take on? Like, because now, you can be placed in different characters where you can do those things and let those specific talents shine. So you being a representation of an Afro-Latina, how do you think that, helps you culturally, or helps the culture period, and being able to display that on the screen?
Yeah. I mean, I think it helps men to communities who, struggle and are oppressed and are a lot of times pinned against each other.
Okay.
Especially in LA, there's so many Mexican and Black folks living in the same area. And I think it's nice to see Latino people not just look white passing or indigenous mixed with Spanish, and also see Black people who look different as well. Like the concept of someone being Black and Latino is like crazy people. They're like, no, you can't be both. You have to pick one.
Yeah. But so it should be normalized at this point. Yes.
Yeah. Like mixed people, or, like there's a lot. So I feel like seeing that representation, and just portraying that is going to be beneficial for both communities, because Black and brown people from the jump have always been oppressed together and fought the struggle together. So I think it's very beneficial. Okay.
Now, who have you looked up to that's in your cast now? Because, the original cast, we always like, oh, Aunt Viv is just like, she is the woman. She's the lady. She gets everyone together. She was like the Claire Huxtable of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So who have you like, man, this is who I can see playing, or who is just like a pillar to me that I know I can go to?
Oh, that I can go to just like to talk, or
just to talk, because sometimes you need a little mentorship when you're taking on roles like this that, because you're like holding down a legacy. You are like the new generation of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So it's a big shoes to fill.
That's a good question. I don't know if I've like gone to anyone. I mean, I would say me and Ollie, who plays Carlton, have a lot of like discussions about like, my journey from starting the season and then now, like, it's like your life's gonna change and blah blah blah.
And it did, right?
So me and Ollie have had a lot of conversations. So I would say him.
Okay. And he plays his role in season 2. I'm not going to get any spoilers, but I feel he made a big shift and he became a leader as well in season 2. So, I mean, I really like how the characters change and they kind of, evolve. It's not just like, okay, we're watching the same episodes from, back then, like revamped. Yeah. So
it's funny because I told him, I was like, everyone's going to jump on the bandwagon now this season. And I'm going to be like, I like Carlton now, but I loved Carlton the first season. I did.
I liked him. And we've had debates about the comparison because you have people that are diehard fans that say, okay, I don't believe this should have happened, or she shouldn't have got this role and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, okay, guys, this is a new age. This is a new time. And these people are embodying these characters. Now, I don't know. I know you said before, I think I've heard you say that you have not had a chance to talk to Tyra about this role, but have you talked to her at all now that you're almost into season 3?
I have not. I have not had that pleasure to speak with Tyra.
Okay.
But I would hope so. She's a busy woman. I understand. She probably has so many things going on. But hopefully we're working something out where I can.
Okay.
So we'll see.
We'll see. I think that would be something good, even if she makes a guest appearance. I mean, I'm not a director or anything, but not yet. So I would hope, because we enjoyed seeing Tatiana join the screen. And how was that? Did you get a chance to meet her?
I didn't get a chance to meet her. No.
Okay. Well, I know everybody.
We were on set at different times, so I didn't ever get to run into her.
I know people probably were comparing the women on set to, let's say, okay. So how is it, because you have a powerful male cast, how is it working with so many male leaders on set and trying to get work done?
That part. They get distracted easily. But honestly, everyone's just so much fun. I wouldn't say there's a lot of male leadership because they just love goofing off.
Okay.
But it's very fun. It doesn't even feel like I'm at work. It's just very fun.
So you've had such a successful run there because you said it was your first agent and then you auditioned and you got this iconic position. What advice could you give someone who is starting off, who does not have as much training as you, because it's still a job? So, what do you think some things they should think about before jumping into auditioning for roles as this?
I think the question is, do you really want it? Like, do you have to do this? Like, is this your purpose? Because I feel like if you don't have to do it, you're not going to put 150% in.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it's your purpose, if this is it for you, that's going to propel your drive. So I'd say stay consistent. You're going to get a lot of no's before you get yeses. But the rejections should encourage you even more.
Okay. That's good advice.
I've
never been rejected, but
I have. I've definitely been rejected. But honestly, I just turn it into something that can help me grow, because it could either stop you and discourage you, but I'm like, no, it's that mama mentality.
Yes. And you guys are surrounded by it out there. So, I mean, we really appreciate it. So in your downtime, if you have any, what can they find you doing? Like, what is your favorite pastime?
My favorite, I love watching TV and shows and movies. I never really get to do it as much as I want to. but I love catching up on good shows. I love reading. I love going out in nature. I'm a sucker for like trees and just nature.
Okay.
And music, singing.
So, we don't want to put you out there, but who's your favorite artist right now?
Oh, that is tough.
You can give us your top 2. We'll say top 2. We won't get you in any trouble.
Damn. Okay. When you say artist, right? Are we saying performance? Are we saying vocally? Are we saying music?
We're saying music. We'll go vocally so you can narrow it down.
Okay, vocally.
Yes.
That is tough. I'm going to give you 4, okay?
Give me 4.
So my number 1 will always be Beyonce. Sorry.
Got it.
My number 2 will always be Stevie Wonder.
Got it.
He's just crazy. And then I would say her and Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay. That's a good top 4.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give that to you.
Yeah, that's a solid top 4.
Now, you said you are a TV watcher. Mm-hmm. Top 4 TV shows right now. Or the last 4 shows you've watched.
Okay, last 4 shows I watched. Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
Oh, these people are going to come for me right now. High School, the musical, the series.
That's still good. Okay.
It's a solid show. So I don't know.
Go ahead.
I need to watch Swarm. I'm going to watch that today.
Okay.
I need to watch that. And then, She-Hulk, because I love Marvel.
Really? Yeah. So I'm assuming you watched the last 4 movies you watched with Marvel. Did you watch Creed 3? Did you get a chance to go see that? Okay.
I have not seen.
Well, I have not either, so don't beat me up. But I've heard it's a female fave, so that would be
amazing.
That would be on our list.
Yes, that's on my list. But I still got to watch Creed 2.
Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna. We're gonna have to block that one out because you should watch Creed 2. That is awesome. Well, I'm glad you are enjoying yourself. We are so happy that you have joined the cast, and hopefully you will be a larger part of season 3. We can't wait for that. Super excited that you guys are staying in motion here. We're like, let's keep going.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about working on this show? Because you could have done anything. You could have said, you know what, I don't know if I'll be able to fit on that role, but you are, embodying it right now. So what's your favorite part about playing Jackie?
I think just stepping into this new perspective. Okay. Really taking on the shoes of what it is to be Jackie. And living her life and telling her story, telling her truth. I think it is different from my own experiences, but I love that even more. I get to play pretend. You get
to have fun while you work. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like you said before, you gotta love what you do, which we can tell. So we wish you nothing but the best. Anything that your fans, the Jazlyn Martin fans, should know about you, versus what they know about Jackie. This is like, okay, I know this about Jazlyn. We know now her music's coming out. We know she's dancing. What else should we know about Jazlyn?
That's a good question.
Hot seat. Favorite food? Let's just give
okay. Favorite food? I'm vegan, so anything vegan. I love pasta, and I have a huge heart for activism.
Great.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that's me.
That is her in a nutshell. She's given us a full wrap up. We appreciate it. Okay, one more thing. Favorite vacation spot? We didn't talk about that.
Oh, I'd probably say Mexico.
Okay.
Any part, honestly. It's any so part. Good. And you can't go wrong.
Okay.
I've been to Cabo and Cancun, but those are very touristy. I would want to go to the more like Mexico parts.
Okay. Well, now we know a little bit more about Jazlyn, and we know a little bit more about Jackie and why she is playing this role so well. So we appreciate you taking time out. We, like I said, we wish you nothing but the best. Please let us end with this. Give us your favorite quote right now.
Ooh. I'll give you two.
Okay.
Talent is spelled WORK.
Okay.
And the second one is leap and the net shall appear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Figuratively, not literally.
What?
Figuratively, like leap and the net shall appear, not like actually.
Like take the risk, go for it. Like God will provide. All you have to do is take the leap, and God will provide the net. So. Okay. Yeah.
Well, keep doing your thing. Like I say, keep us up to date on this. And when you watch Creed 3, just send me a message. Let me know.
Hey, Coffee, they were right.
Let me know. I gotta get all female feedback on this one. Okay.
Okay.
We want to get you. They have a Creed 4. We gotta get you where we gotta get you where the action is. Not this plan. So
Creed 4.
So thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for leaving us with those quotes. Definitely something to live by. Guys, this is Jazlyn Martin. And if you haven't seen her or know her by now, you need to. She is, you thought you was a fan of the new Will. She's talking to your man Will there. Yeah. So you need to make sure you catch up on season 2 and definitely want to see her in season 3 if someone is listening. Write it down. Season 3.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. Bye.